Coucou les coucous! De retour à Vision of Mana. On va enfin continuer l'histoire. Quelque chose on top of that house? As you know, c'est le temps de continuer l'histoire. Ici. Aha!
Yes!
Delayed everything for Francis Boulard. Hello, old man.
I'm Val, the Soul Guard. I came across your elemental vessel and wanted to return it.
Gracious! I was wondering where Ramco and the little ones spirited that away to. Thank you. Those youngins will get an earful later, but enough about that. Welcome to Longren, friends.
A pleasure. So where might we find the Alm of Wind?
On that subject, I have some unfortunate news. The ferry has not yet arrived to name the Alm.
Je me demande si c'est tout le temps la même ferry.
Oh,
Probablement.
then you're still waiting to see who gets the job?
Here in the Vale, we welcome the ferry with a traditional wind-dyeing ceremony, as performed by one of our wind oracles. But this year, our attempts at the ritual have been unsuccessful.
Not great.
There is one oracle, Karina, whose attunement to the wind element is unparalleled. At this rate, I fear that without Karina, the ferry may not come at all. Sadly, she refuses to listen to my orders anymore. No matter what I do or how soundly her parents scold her, Karina says she won't budge until she feels like it. But now that you have arrived, Sir Soul God, there may be a chance to get her to see reason. I humbly beseech you to talk to Karina.
I don't know what to do. You do it.
What? Why me?
Perhaps if she is buffeted by a breath of fresh air, she may yet bend to the winds of fate. Be sure to give her a good buffeting, mind you.
I'm gonna buffer her.
You mean use the vessel to literally knock some sense into her?
Surely a precious artifact should be handled delicately.
These days, the elemental vessel is scarcely used as more than a child's plaything. I am certain that a soul god would have much better applications for such an object.
Like whacking unsuspecting girls?
Come, if the ferry is not properly welcomed, it could be the end of the Vale as we know it. Please, you must make Karina see reason.
Fait qu'on est le seul village où les choses se passent bien, on dirait.
I think I've got my work cut out for me this time.
The chief seemed genuinely worried for the fate of the Vale. Now's your time to shine, Sir Soul Guard.
You folks in the habit of staring at strangers?
Yep.
What is it? Are you selling something?
Nope.
Find somewhere else to hawk your wares.
Nope.
Are you by any chance Karina, the Wind Oracle? I'm Hina, the Alm of Fire. And this is...
Val, the Soul Guard. Nice to meet you.
What's the convoy of alms want with me? No, let me guess. The chief sent you to convince me to do the wind dyeing, right?
Well, yeah, actually. In Tiania, we build a ceremonial bonfire to celebrate the ferry's arrival. Longren has different traditions, though, right?
The chief thinks sending outsiders to do his dirty work is gonna make me budge. Well, he's got another thing coming. Nope, never again.
But if the ferry doesn't come, no one can be named the Alm of Wind. For the sake of Longren and the rest of the world, would you please consider performing the wind dyeing ceremony?
When someone asks a stranger for a favor, usually they have something to offer in exchange.
Like what?
I'll tell you what. You can find Shiryu for me. I've looked all over town already, and I gotta get off my feet for a bit.
La rancher girl vient d'apparaître.
I'm guessing they're a friend of yours. What do they look like?
Shiryu.
He's dreamy. About the same age as me. Got a nice smile.
Oh, Oh, someone kind of like Val then?
Spare me. He's nowhere near as wimpy as this guy.
Gee, thanks.
Like Southern
Well,
accent.
sounds like we have a missing person to find. If Karina's already looked in town, let's try the outskirts.
C'est-tu le Flammy ou... To fulfill a request someone gave you, head over to the flag icon on your screen to reach the quest location. You may find a hint or an objective there. Side quest. No, main quest. Do the side quest. Side quest. Do the main quest. You're gonna get, on my good side, find Shiryu. Search high and low and can't find him anywhere in the Vale. Ça va tout m'apporter dans le Water Basin que j'avais commencé à explorer. Boing, boing, rabbit go boing.
Watch yourselves, everyone! Come at me! This should be the last of them.
I won!
When
Oui,
push
oui!
comes to shove, I don't hold back.
Donc, dans la direction que j'ai calée, mais pas get there. Je suis pas pogné.
Got some syrup.
Hey, Blondie.
Hello there. Shiryu, I presume?
That's me. And you're?
Val, the
T'es-tu
Soul
les
Guard.
DG de couleur différente?
And this is Hina, the Alma Fire.
Oh, Val, Hina. Lovely to meet you. I'm Shiryu, a historian and keeper of
Je
tales
pense
from the
que
Vale.
oui. Ou c'est le
What are
long
you
de ses
doing
cheveux.
so far outside of Longren?
Calibrating windmills, actually. The wind's been hard to predict lately, which might be a side effect of having no alm yet.
Speaking of alms, Karina said she'd help call the fairy with some wind dyeing if we found you for her.
She did, huh? I guess she came around to the idea after all.
Is the dyeing process hard or something?
Not particularly. As long as you know the steps, that is. You just capture the breeze with the cloth to bring out the colored dye. The issue is that the fairy won't come for just any old round of wind dyeing. Karina has the most skill in Longren, so she has the best chance of summoning her.
Then why is she so averse to helping?
Because Karina wants... She wants to be chosen as the Alm. But all she's ever heard from the rest of the Vale is that she's wrong for the job. And yet... they keep asking her to help with the wind dyeing. It wouldn't surprise me if the fairy was staying away on purpose to avoid these hypocrites.
But why would Karina be a bad choice of Alm?
Did she pick a fight with the elemental or something?
That's a good one. But, nothing that scandalous, I promise. But it's complicated. Too complicated to bother you both with right now.
Fait qu'il manque elle, I guess.
I know Karina wants the Vale to prosper, just like everyone else. And it looks like your arrival might have been enough to give her that push. Anyway, I'll head back to the Vale for now. See you there.
T'as-tu une
And
queue fourchue?
thank you.
Il y a juste un growth dessus qui est comme plus long en bas. Right. Retour en ville, beer back.
I told you the more you yell at me, the less I want to have anything to do with the wind dyeing.
Now you're just being stubborn. Didn't you hear that the convoy from Tiania has already arrived?
We can't keep wasting the Alm's time with your selfishness. You're putting the whole Vale in danger with your temper tantrum.
Tout le nob sur la queue, on dirait.
If you want to meet the fairy so bad, then you do the ceremony. Why does it always have to be me, anyway? It's not like I have a chance at becoming the Alm. Y'all made that abundantly clear. You think I'll just go along and do all the hard work for nothing?
Pouting about it won't help your case, you know.
Oh,
I'm not
there's the
pouting.
dragon.
I'm angry.
You're
After all,
pouting.
I just wanted to be the Alm and see the world.
I will show you the world.
We know it's hard for you to accept, but it's been years since anyone in our family has been considered worthy of alm status.
Sure, your affinity to the wind element meant you had a good chance at the gig. But after what you did in the
And she
sanctum,
did do something.
Fine. Criticize me all you want, but I don't regret my actions one bit, so stop lecturing me.
How irresponsible. The other wind oracles don't cause their parents this much trouble.
Pretty sure other wind
don't
oracle are
push
that
her, the fairy
young.
might not visit Longren at all. Maybe Shiryu can talk some sense into her.
Je regarde l'animation, c'est tout.
Aha! There you are! Thanks for finding Shiryu for me.
No sweat. So you'll perform the wind dyeing ceremony now?
Did I say that? Next time, get it in writing. Besides, I have some stuff to talk to Shiryu about. Bye-bye.
Hang on. I thought you wanted a favor for a favor. We gotta call the ferry to Longren before it's too late.
Karina, don't forget. There's that old saying about the disaster that could befall our tribe if an alm isn't chosen. The wind will rage, and the winged fall flightless.
We're too old for fairy tales, Shiryu. Besides, the wind is always blowing here. And it's not like we dragon folk use our wings to fly in the first place.
Ok, bon, s'en va.
Maybe the proverb isn't meant for dragon folk. Ramco has wings too, you know?
Et toutes les Needle Beach.
But I don't have to be the one to do it. No one in town even cares who does the wind dyeing, and I wouldn't do it even if they begged. Why bother? It's not like the fairy would ever pick me to be the alm anyway.
I have an idea. Val, why don't you do the wind dyeing instead?
Why, Val?
Me?
Anyone is allowed to use the technique. And besides, it never hurts to have a breath of fresh air to try and bend the winds of fate.
J'ai pas d'eau.
The chief said something similar, now that you mention it.
Good luck, you'll need it. I think I'll just stay here with Shiryu if it's all the same to you.
You two do make a cute couple.
Yeah. Look, the dyeing stall is up a ways over there. Just give it a go.
I can see it. We can stop the cutscene now. Side quests. As you travel through the town and settlement of the world, you will encounter people with their share of troubles. Talk to them. Some may ask you to complete a side quest and help them out for their predicament. They may even reward you for some kind of effort. So try striking up a conversation if you have some free time. Just have to via the side quest menu.
Okay, it's up to me to perform the ceremony and call the ferry. Here. Goes nothing.
If it doesn't work for you, let me have a go.
All right, we'll take turns.
Failing like a bunch of bubbling idiots. Comme ça. On peut voir, il y a une ici. Alright, map control. Comment je fais pour World Map? Ça va être ce bouton-là. Ok, fait que je peux pas voir où ce que j'étais. Fait que je peux juste voir la map régionale puis les quests qui est ici. Fait que j'ai 3 side quests. She's our best and brightest historian, you know? He knows all the stories from all the neighboring towns. I think learning about the world is more important than some silly old dying ritual. Je vais remplir mon eau. Be right back. 1000 XP pour la prochaine level, c'est loin ça. C'est quoi hippie? Alright, be right back. Ouais, j'ai juste pas posé. Ah, c'est en mode streaming dans ma tête. Bon, c'est bon. On va enlever ça au cas où quelqu'un faisait juste regarder. Ici, je dois dire, on va voir si les side quests sont considérés voice acting worthy. Nope. Panicking Keshi. Excuse me, can I bother you for a sec? I wrote this really important letter, but a sudden gale blew it right out of my hands. I guess living here, you would be aware of that. Also, tu flottes sur ton gazon. Sorry to spring this on you so suddenly. I didn't mean to startle you. Thing is, I was supposed to send this letter to a girl I like over in Rotha. A love letter, I guess you could call it. Kinda corny, I know. Now, how do I explain this? You know how the Moonlit Parish and the Earth Village were destroyed? Ok. Fait que le Earth Village, on était au courant à cause de l'intro, puis il y a quelque chose qui s'est passé avec le village de Dryad ici, on dirait. Well, whenever I hear news like that, it reminds me that peace rests on a knife's edge. A little like that might be my last chance. Just as I was getting ready to give her the envelope, the wind picked it up, and well, you know the rest. I'd go look for it myself, but airy passages is right foot monsters. It'd be way too dangerous for someone like me to go there alone. But you look like capable adventurers. Do you think you could try and find my letter if you're ever in the area? Hint zone. Some side quests will display hint zone, indicating general areas that you need to investigate. These hints will appear on your map as blue circle. Shining red object. Required to complete quests may sometimes be lying somewhere on the ground. Glue a bright red color. Pick them and bring them back to the person who requested them. Ah, c'est vrai, je peux pas dasher dans le village. Je peux pas dasher, puis je peux pas double jump. Yes, fine breeze today. The spirit of wind must be in good mood. I think today might be the day. Oh, hello there. A favor to ask of you, if you spell the time. My name's Orochi, and I'm a windmill maker here in the Vale, although I'm getting on in the years now. I'm actually thinking of letting my 2 apprentices take over from me soon. They're both capable windmill makers. The plan was to wait until the winds are fair and give them both a task to perform unsupervised. And with winds as good as we're having today, it seems like now is the right time. Quelque chose dans ton cul? Windmill component x2. Here's what I need your help with. I'd like you to deliver some windmill parts to my apprentices. When you do, be sure to tell them they need to replace the parts by themselves. They should be waiting for me in the airy passage by the windmills, I imagine. Okay, you all three là-bas. The first mill is straight ahead after you leave Longer and head left from there to find the second. You know, I'm starting to think a gracious breed carried you here today. My fair wind blows forever in your favor. Mushroom fingers are packed with flavor, you know? That sounds so wrong on so many levels. Like, not perverted, but cannibalistic like, lah. Not that I've ever eaten one myself, mind you. Wonder what they taste like. Fungus finger run. Excuse me, are you familiar with the work of Darny the painter? He's a traveling landscape artist who paints pictures of the world's most beautiful scenery. Some have gone so far as to label him a genius. For a reason I won't go into, I'm on a journey to retrace his steps. Okay, you're a traveler. Fait que t'es pas d'ici, non, t'es pas d'elle. I want to see what he saw when he painted. I wanted to understand what was going through his mind at the time. Hey, you wouldn't be a traveler yourself, would you? Perhaps you'd been to the place in this picture? Pretty sure it's an airy passage, but I'm honestly not too familiar with the lay of the land there. If you happen to go to find a spot in the painting, please let me know and I'll be right over. Oh goodness, listen to me, asking you all these favors without even introducing myself. Where are my matters? My name is Fiona. Pleased to make your acquaintance, traveler. Do you have a clue where the location depicted something? Yeah, you do. En passant, j'ai installé le mode que j'ai dit, fait que je peux faire ça, puis... je peux faire ça, puis il y a pas de... Les NPC vont pas disparaître. Alright. Fait que je vais aller faire les side quests. On se rejoint à l'extérieur. On se rejoint à l'extérieur de la ville au sud. Right. Ah, il finit de loader. Les passages. Ok, il y a un truc là, il y a un truc là, puis il y a un truc au sud. Le chest qui me manque en bas, je me le manquais déjà avant.
The gloves are off. This should be the last of them. Come at me! They were nothing but hot air.
Can I? Non, je peux toujours rien faire avec ça. Windmill maker Shigure. Sorry, I can't chat right now. We're getting ready to make some important repair on this windmill. I'd stand well back if I were you. I'd stand well back if I were you. Relinquished. What? Or she want me to carry out the repair on my own? I knew this day would come. I'm not sure I'm ready. If I make a mistake... No, I mustn't think like that. Not if I ever want to succeed as a windmill maker in my own right. Thanks for the part. I know exactly what to do. Bon, là je cherche un truc glow rouge. Ce n'était que des fleurs.
I have to fulfill my duty as easy. One left.
He sure made quick work of them.
Murder. What I do best. Non, ça c'était seulement des roches avec des fleurs rouges. Ok, lève là. C'est dur pour moi voir ça. Closing the side quest item, alright. Oh yes, I'm Hiroshi's apprentice. Can I help you? Rajan? Hiroshi's not coming, you say? Does he expect me to replace these parts all by myself? You want us to take over from him? I was expecting this to happen so soon. But if Hiroshi thinks I'm ready, I guess I'm ready. I'll repay the fate he shows me. Fait qu'il y a une nouvelle table qui est ici. Side quest priority. Choosing a priority side quest will display a quest icon on your minimap. Head to the location. Wait. Reward healing light. Ah, ça, je dois apprendre le healing spell. Ok. Request notes. Comment je fais pour la sélectionner? Scroll, ok. Ocean Elder has been waiting for forever. Ouais, c'est bon. Behind the scenery. Find some mushroom finger fungi. Ok, trouver le skill Arrow Rain. Rapporter la lettre. Des needlers. Fait que j'assume que ça va être quelque part ici, là, à l'image, à voir les chutes qui sont là. Can I... Gold Clover.
Here they come!
You're mine!
T'as des petits bruits cute?
The elements are with you.
One left!
Ow!
Come at me!
You sure made quick work of them.
Let's plan our next move.
C'est weird qu'il y a un Return to Title Screen avec cette option-là. Je peux ouvrir le menu puis le faire.
Easy! Come at me! This should be the last of them. Take that! Let's keep moving. Wanna do this the hard way, huh?
Why are you flying? You're fishes!
Easy! This should be the last of them. Easy! Where are the real monsters at? Yes!
Ok. Je peux lire ça comme ça. Ok. Là, si je fais ça, ça le cancelle. Non. Ok, j'ai une idée, c'est où? Je pense que c'est le gros arbre qui est là qu'on voit à gauche. Not entirely sure, mais comment certain que je suis dans la bonne subzone. Donc les mushbooms avaient l'air d'être dans la première section. Oh là, il y en a ici.
Taking this? I'll put you all on! You're mine! This should be the last of them.
Elements are with you.
A Soul Guard's resolve never sways.
Umami, rich flavor, and aroma.
Just what I need. This should be the last of them. Come at me!
When push comes to shove, I don't hold back.
Il veut pas un... Ouais, il est là.
Yes!
Est-ce que...
I can still
Ouais,
fight.
ok, c'est bon. I'm getting
I can
bodied.
still
là.
fight. Take him at me. One left. Come at me.
Ok.
Oh, what's this?
Mon Bear Course, donc merci de mentionner qu'il y a quelque chose qui a changé. Ici.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
A couple wish. Mushroom.
Want to do this the hard way, huh? This should be the last of them. Come at me.
We sure made quick work of them.
Murder.
Grizzly. I have to fulfill my duty, yes, this should be the last of them. Next!
Thank you, mighty Soul Guard.
Take this!
Ça va me ramener par là-bas. Alright. Admire the view. Je sais pas que c'est exactement le même endroit là, mais bon. This is the place in Darnie's picture. Isn't the breeze here wonderful? Ok, c'est elle qui est arrivée. Je pensais que c'était genre... Hina qui était là. And Mount Gala is even more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. Thank you. You know what? I think I'll stay here a little while longer. I want to soak in as much as what Danny saw I can.
I'm one step closer to becoming a true Soul Guard. Yes!
J'aime... j'aime le type de side quest, on va dire. C'est bien. Ok, il y avait un arbre caché en arrière de l'arbre. Donc là, j'assume qu'il y en a une qui est disparue, ouais. Status, handover. Ok, fait que je les ai toutes. Fait qu'on est juste en mode exploration en ce moment. Ah! Quand je me mets en autorun, si je suis pas parfaitement en ligne droite, je suis jamais capable de me remettre en ligne droite. Ok. C'est-tu des levels 30? Non.
The gloves are off. Easy! You're easy. This should be the last of them.
We sure made quick work of them.
Let me see. Is this?
Praise spirit.
Got some syrup. Let's rest up. Taking this. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Candy.
Yes.
More candy. C'est en haut là.
Let me see. This might be useful. Let's use the meridian to travel.
Exactement ce que je voulais dire. Fait que je vais laisser ça à explorer une prochaine fois. Ah! Fait que là, tu vois, je suis plus capable de courir directement en arrière de moi à ce moment-là. La caméra, elle dit non, je suis un peu off.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Shuriken. Slash damage to an enemy. Other shuriken, fireball. What character?
Grizzly! Yes!
Par là.
Grizzly!
No way que je puisse te faire ça sans remonter en haut. Oh, ça fait rendu presque 40 minutes. On va appeler ça un épisode ici et revenir la prochaine fois. Alors, au revoir et à bientôt.